everyone, it's Simplicity and welcome back to a new video. We are starting off this part by having a baby. So Miss Garnet over here decided that it was time to go into labor as soon as everybody had left for work and school. It's also Garett's birthday today, so we will be doing that. I'm going to apologize in advance for my air conditioning in the background. I know you can more than likely hear it, and there's really nothing I can do, and I feel so bad. But I'm filming this right after I filmed the last part. And she's like half inside the lamp over here, I don't know. But that's where we're at. So we're going to go have the baby at the hospital. And then we will be back whenever we get there eventually. But away we go to have a baby. Get started on this finally. But, alright, so I just wanted to point out. She is in labor and walking herself to the hospital. I don't know who she is. I understand that the hospital is not that far. Like, I'll show you here. Like, this is the hospital here, the house is over there. So it's just, like, around the corner. But, like, she's in labor. I don't understand my Sims. Like, what are you doing? I don't know if she's trying to, like, help herself out or what she's doing here. But she's doing something and decided that she was walking to the hospital. So I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a Sim walk themselves to the hospital before while they're in labor, so this is kind of new. Alright, so we have a baby girl. I think to start off, I'm just going to go with the name Amethyst, just because I can't think of any sort of, like, names at the current moment. And I don't know. We'll see maybe if she ends up being the next heir or something along the lines. But for the sake of the challenge, I'm going to probably go with Loner and Genius is kind of what I'm thinking for traits. I could also do Loner and Perceptive. But I really like whenever they have the Loner traits as a baby because the social doesn't drop as much. Let's just go with Loner and Genius for now. Okay. So we should be good to go. You want to get married. We can definitely do that at some point. That is part of the rules. There's Roberto, which he is the dad. Oh. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. So I'm going to go with the name. I think I'm going to go with Calypso. I just feel like that's a really cute name. And it works for a little baby boy. But now it's kind of making me want to rename Amethyst. So I don't know. But you want to go ahead and snuggle him, so we can definitely do that. You're at work. Roberto's heading back inside. Are we done? We only had 2. Can we go home now? Is that where we're at? Roberto's now the father of twins, Amethyst and Calypso. Yeah, those names don't go well together. So, I wasn't expecting twins. And I feel like that's kind of where that messed me up. You need to eat something on your little field trip. And we also need to go ahead and feed Amethyst. But let's go ahead and get a picture. I don't know why she doesn't just have the baby carrying thing. Some of the Sims are left behind because there weren't enough other Sims to carry them. What do you mean? You gave like a baby carrier before. Why do we not have a baby carrier now? What? Okay, so just pointing this out, she's now walking home after giving birth to twins. I don't know who Garnet is, but she's a girl boss. Like, she's full on, like, girl bossing this. She shocks me every single time. Okay, so when I was putting down cribs, I only put down 1. Okay, so here we are with little nursery. It's not that big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this little corner wall over here, because what I'm thinking is, there we go. It should make it big enough that I can put down another crib. So I'm going to go ahead and put down another one over here. It should be, there we go. So we have enough space for both of the babies now. Loud vehicle, I apologize. But if we hop back into game here, we should be good. Alright. So Roberto has Calypso. I did have her go ahead and feed Amethyst. So there's that. So how about we go ahead and just put Amethyst in one of the cribs. I don't really care which one. Just one of them. But I also kind of want to change her name. So I'm going to hop into basic. We're going to rename her. And I'm going to name her Celeste. Because I feel like Celeste and Calypso sounds cuter than Amethyst and Calypso. So there we go. And like, she's just a brand new baby, so it's no big deal. So let's head back up here. And go ahead and put her in her crib. Calypso, I quite literally can't do anything. He's like stuck in the hospital right now. So I'm probably going to have to go ahead and reset him really quick. Calypso Stone, there we go. And he should be back at the house, I'm thinking. Okay. So Calypso's over here now, which is good. So when you're done putting Celeste, you can go ahead and put you in a crib as well. Melina needs to leave for work. What do you mean? Did me setting Calypso just like mess up the entire hospital? Because if that was the case, whoops. Oh, and he's actually hungry now, which I didn't realize. Okay, so when you're done putting Celeste into a crib, we can come over here. We will feed Calypso and then put him in a crib. Give bottle. And then we can go ahead and put in crib. Alright, Melina's at work. You're doing alright. And putting her into one of the cribs. Very good. But yes, we have 2 out of the 4 babies that we need to have. Well, it's at least 4. So, honestly, I'm not feeling too bad about it. I'm kind of hoping maybe she's got like some sort of twin genetic thing going on here. Craig had a good time on the field trip. And we're just going to go ahead and queue up some things for Garnet to do before Garett gets home for his birthday. But, yeah, so Garett's now sharing a birthday with twins. Which I guess technically it would end up being like his step-siblings. Although it was meant to kind of be like Melina and Garnet. So you'll have to let me know. Do I leave Roberto on the family tree? Or do I remove him and add Melina? Because I'm curious. Alright, so there we go. Both the babies are taken care of. So now I'm going to go ahead and let Garnet take care of herself. And just kind of get herself into a bit of a better mood. Because she deserves like a nice shower and going to the bathroom and whatever. After having a baby, you are grabbing some food before work. We can discuss conflict, that's fine. Garett is in the honor roll on his birthday, so that's perfect. And we should be okay. I feel like we're doing decently well with everybody right now. This family is a little bit too big for my liking at the current moment, but Craig should be aging up within a few days anyways, and it won't be all too big of a deal. But I will let you clean up your dish. You don't have time to clean up everything else. And Garnet is just going around and getting some laundry by the looks of it. She could have picked up the laundry that she left in the bathroom, but it's fine. Okay, so we're hopping in because it is now birthday party time. And I have not placed down a cake. So Holly is here, which is Andre's new girlfriend, fiance, wife, I don't really know. And she decided that she was helping herself to some grilled cheese out of our fridge, which is kind of annoying. But what can you do? So we're going to go ahead and just let Craig is not the right one, it's Garett. We are going to go ahead and blow out the candles for Garett. I did go ahead and throw a birthday party. I invited over his dad and Holly just because, you know, that is his dad and his stepmom. So there's that. Melina just left work, so she should be getting back just in time, I would think, for Garett to age up. And you want to go on a field trip, we can possibly do that at some point. You want to hang out with your mom. You're not going to be staying on a roll, unfortunately. I wish you were. Melina is hungry and exhausted, so she clearly had a bit of a rough day at work. You, my dear, can come over here for me so that we can go ahead and have somebody out there while Garett is aging up. And everybody's still complaining about the poor little dishwasher. But we're going to go ahead and age up Garett here really quickly. See kind of how he ages up. Honestly, I feel like neither of the boys could ever be unattractive because they have a gorgeous mom and their dad's not too bad either. So I feel like, you know, both of the boys are bound to kind of be attractive there. You can kind of see Andre back there. So, like, he's not a bad-looking sim. He really, truly isn't. And there's Melina. Craig just left his work, and there we go. So we should be good to go ahead and let you age up. But there we go. So we don't have a little kid anymore, like we have babies, but then we are literally skipping to teenagers. So there is going to be a bit of an age gap, but I mean, I don't really mind that all too much. Because we do have to have at least another 2 kids anyways. Melina, How the heck are you seeing a birthday from back there? She's literally like, okay, so there's a wall there. Like, she can't see what's going on. There's no way. But you can go ahead and answer your phone because that's kind of getting a little bit annoying. Sure. We get to choose a trait, which I'm just going to go ahead and randomize. So, virtuoso, absent-minded, friendly, animal lover. Not bad. So, I'm going to go ahead and hop in. We're going to go into Create a Sim, give Garett a little bit of a makeover, see what we can kind of come up with, and go from there. Gonna try and keep him as teenager as I possibly can. So if we go ahead and hop into Create a Sim, alright, so here is Garett. I'm just gonna go through his everyday outfit with you all, and then we'll hop back in and do his hair and his eyebrows after that. So I'm thinking something like this, just kind of keeping it very casual and chill. And I feel like that color actually looks really good on him. I know it kind of also matches with the generation, which was not on purpose, but that's kind of where we're at. And then, what do I want to do for bottoms? So I'm thinking for bottoms, and I'm probably going to end up using the same jeans that I typically normally use on my Sims. Just because I always tend to like how they look. And I don't feel like he'd be the type to wear, like, joggers, so we'll go with that. And then, I'm probably just going to go with some Converse. I don't know if I want to do high top or low top. Because I don't like the shoes that he has on. I feel like they look like they're too big. So, we're going to see. I'm going to have those little ones here. What does that look like? Okay, no. We're going with high tops. So, we'll go like that. And then we'll hop into other outfits off camera. Alright, so we are back. We are now into hairstyles and all of that. So, I'm thinking right now, we're going to go with longer hair. He aged up with a bit of a longer hairstyle. And I feel like that's going to be what looks best on him for some reason. Just based off of, like, the way that he looks, I feel like longer hair is going to suit him at this point in his life. Going with this one because I don't love the way that the other ones looked on him. I don't know what it was. It didn't work for me. And then if he's anything like his brother, he's going to have, like, the weird eyebrow shape that it takes me a bit to find one that I like. Luckily, with the longer hair, it kind of covers it up that I don't have to worry about it too much. But something with the genetics, one of the parents has, like, a weird brow situation going on. I don't know if it's brow depth or height or, like, a mix of it. But something, just, it messes with it, and half of the eyebrows don't end up looking good. So, that's a little bit unfortunate. That's not that bad, but I don't like it. Okay, eyebrows should not be this difficult. I think I'm gonna go. I don't like how high those ones are. Do I go with just one of my typical eyebrows that I use in my male Sims? Because I tend to use, like, these. That one's not bad. Oh, I don't know. Because I don't like those. Those are too thin. I never use these eyebrows anymore. And then, like, the EA ones, like, I have a fix for them to make them look better. But I still don't love the way they look. Hello, air conditioning. But, like, nothing looks good. I don't, like, that would be the best one, and I don't like that at all. Okay, figured out his eyebrows. I went ahead and made his eyebrows just a tiny bit thinner because they weren't so thick, and it ended up working out a lot better. So we're going to hop back in the game. Alright, so there we go. We have now gave Garett a bit of a makeover. His eyebrows were genuinely too thick. That was what was messing with it. So here he is in-game. If I can go ahead and get a zoom in here properly. There we go. So, like, he's a very cute Sim as well. Actually, it's kind of a nice picture of him. But they're all going to go ahead, eat some cake. Let them live their best lives. But now we've got 2 babies and 2 teenagers, and I don't know how long it is for Craig to age up, because I don't actually know how much older Craig is than Garett. For some reason, I don't want to say it's that much, but it very well could be, because, you know, Craig was already a teenager whenever we got these 2, like, officially moved in together. So it's been a little bit. Holly, just sit down and eat your cake. Thank you. It's not that difficult, but okay. Apparently there's a dog asked to behave. I haven't seen a dog. I don't know where this dog is, but I have not seen it. You are gonna have this piece of cake, because you put it down there. Just eat it. My Sims like to cause me a little bit of a hassle is what I've come to realize. So that's fun. Now we have the university mascot, so that's a lot of fun as well. And I don't know. I really don't. And you were like, okay, I'm done going to bed. Honestly, don't blame you. You're exhausted. What are you up to? Are we, like, managing? You're not really all that hungry, so I understand why you put the cake down. I'm gonna let you just eat it anyways. And then hopefully do some homework. Yes. So he does not have his homework done. He can do that when he's done this. And I'm just going to kind of start queuing everybody up for the end of the night, I guess. Because by the time everything's, like, done, pretty sure they're going to all have to... Why are you not eating your cake? Garrett is the one Sim that is... Okay, so, like, he took it out of his inventory. So one of these pieces of cake around here is his. I just don't know what one, but you know what? Just eat one. I don't care anymore. You should know how to throw an awesome party. Okay. I guess that was a good party. I don't really know. But everybody's just going to go ahead and eat the cake. We're going to have a lot of cake left over, a lot of cleaning up to do, which is a little bit unfortunate. But we're going to make the best out of it. That's kind of where I'm at. Have to take care of the babies here at some point as well, but they've been pretty chill so far. I'm going to put that away. And then I will also go ahead and put away this piece of cake. If I missed any piece of the cake, I missed a piece of the cake. I don't know. Your room is this one over here. So you can come up here, take a shower, and use the toilet, and then head off to bed because you're getting tired. And babies need some social, but they're not terrible. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and do that now. I think it's the good time to go ahead and take care of the kids, and then we can go ahead and clean up a little bit before they start crying. So if I can properly click, we will go ahead and snuggle. We can go ahead and play with. I don't know why I had my game paused for that. Go ahead and snuggle again. Don't need to save quite yet. And then we will go ahead and give a bottle, and then Celeste should be good. Of course, Calypso just fell asleep, so my timing there is just fantastic. I think it's time to go, but I had fun. Okay, cool. So I guess it was a pretty good party, which I'm not complaining about. Garrett is going ahead and doing all that. Melina has to head off to work, which, you know, really good timing. She is still very tired, but I will let her go ahead and head in because I know that you lose really bad job performance if you don't, which is definitely unfortunate, and I don't want that to happen to her. So you can go ahead and put her in her crib when she's done, and then we're going to have to wake up poor little Calypso over here just to make sure that he's in a bit of a better mood as well, because his social is also getting low. But, like, I know technically you're not supposed to wake a sleeping baby, but I really just want to make sure that we're taking care of him properly. And that they're good to go so that we can go ahead and clean and just make sure that they're both in good moods. But there we go. All queued up and good to go for Calypso as well. Alright, and yeah, he's just going into like the yellowy orange color. So it's a good time to go ahead and take care of him. There we go. Very cute. And then you can put him back in his crib whenever you're done with that as well. And I think we should be pretty good. I'm going to let her do some cleaning, because that's really about the only thing that we desperately need done at this point after having that party. There's like dishes literally everywhere. I'm going to let you actually come down here and use the toilet really quickly. And maybe I'll actually let her head off to bed. And then we can do some cleaning in the morning. Melina can also go to bed when she gets home from work. Close out of that because it doesn't matter to us. Alright. So Calypso is good and taken care of, thank goodness. Not mad about that. We've got 2 happy babies. They're both quite tired. So at least they're having a good, like, normal sleep schedule and they're not awake super late. Well, I mean, it is still late, but they'll be both sleeping at that point. So, alright. We're heading down here. I don't know what that loud vehicle is, but there's something going on. Using the bathroom. I do kind of want to clean up these plates just because I have a feeling they're all over the place. She did just break the toilet, which is a little bit unfortunate. So you're going to have to unclog that really quick before you clean that up for me, please. And then you can clean these up and then go to bed. Because I don't really care about anything else. I'm hoping there isn't cake somewhere that I'm unable to see it. Melina just made some money, which is good. And we'll go ahead and clean up and let her head off to bed because she is tired. Melina's tired. Everybody's just tired and late. Alright, so yeah, Melina's gone straight to bed. We just did get a level 1 handiness for Garnet though, which is pretty good. Alright, go ahead, clean up. I'm hoping there's not as many dishes as I'm thinking there is. But, you know, some Sims just don't know how to clean up after themselves. Okay, that's not terrible. I think that was like 3. So we'll go ahead and clean that up, and we should be good to go. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up right here. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, you can go ahead and like button down below. If you want to see some more videos from me, you can subscribe. I post videos 6 days a week right now. If you're already subscribed or want notifications when I post, you can go ahead and hit that bell down below. Make sure that your YouTube notifications are turned on, and I will see you all in my very next video. Bye, lovelies!